Shot from
the shot's there for him. Shot intelligent passing to make that back.
Launches a three. That's so far.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, and this
both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 2. And before the game, star center Joe Keane.
The hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that.
You know, I think Joe Keane can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Rivers. Sanders out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard position. Screen by Monroe. Middleton against Butler. And Sanders with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Sloan passes to Smith. Butler against Rivers. Here's Smith. And it's Smith again missing. The Bucks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Rivers. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smith kicks to Butler. That's good. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 34 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Smith checked in for Dunleavy. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Milwaukee, Miles Plumlee's checked in for Sanders. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Monroe. And it's Mayo in for Chris Middleton. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's Rose penetrating. Nails the 16-footer. Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Parker, a screen on Smith. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Snell, that's good.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Plumlee with the screen. Hunter Williams dishes to Mayo. No good off the front iron. And the first half is now in the... The second half just about to get going here. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where
We're making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Smith comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Sanders. Jabari Parker comes in for Monroe. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Austin Rivers in for Michael Carter-Williams. Smith, he's in at small forward. Donald Sloan out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Gasol in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee, the pass to Mayo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Butler in the corner. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Plumlee with the screen. Rivers kicks to Mayo. Antetokounmpo dishes to Rivers. Fires it up. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Plumlee against Smith. Gasol a screen. Here's Sloan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Sloan's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Plumlee with the screen. Outside Mayo. The dish to Rivers. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's good. 8 points for Jabari Parker. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Mirotic, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Chicago making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. .26 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Smith, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Monroe. Can't get it to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago. They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it can change everything. They're coming in for Tony Snell. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Parker's checked in. Chicago leading by 11 on the court for the Bucks. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Mayo out there with Parker, and it's Monroe in at the center position. Rose passes to Smith. It's stolen by Carter Williams, and here they come. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Sanders checked in for O.J. Mayo. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Rose kicks to Mirotic. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 8. Carter Williams dishes to Middleton. Carter Williams with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Monroe, and a foul on the ship.
Been putting up some strong numbers.
He's got 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
Hey, Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Mirotic. Rose passes to Smith. Back to Rose. Gasol kicks to Rose. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Freak.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Rose dishes to Smith. Tries it from 19. Bullseye. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Well, they're passing to Noah. He dishes it to Smith. Right side Rose. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away, and it's Smith that time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Rose, good.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, Greg, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Noah. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And so Chicago takes this one. And by...
Well, first off, congratulations on this win, Pau, and tell us how you feel about the team's progress so far this year.
Well, we've done a lot better. We've done a lot better recently, and we want to continue. We don't want to get complacent. I think we still got ways to go and things to improve. But we're definitely doing a lot better than...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Joakim Noah. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight, and that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead and keep shooting if you want.
I won't bow down to no man.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K. Yay, we're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch in a long season. So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate your success.
Okay, you sound like a politician over there.
Oh, no question. Vote for me tomorrow.
But that'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Lakers. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results. And a long time in the making for one tremendous young athlete. We'll get a look tonight at the first ever NBA start from Smith.
You know, and he's earned that spot in the starting five with some impressive play. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hang on to it for a long time.
Well, it's certainly a big responsibility they're giving him, but I think he's ready for it. He's got the poise that's needed to take an opportunity in the starting lineup and make the best of it.
And now the Lakers starting group. Russell is out there with Bryant. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Russell. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Fades. And a nice shot by Bryant. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Screen by Smith. Rose passes to Smith. The shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. On defense, Chicago. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Russell kicks to Young. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Rose dishes to Smith. Down low, Noah, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Russell against Rose. Young outside. It's stolen by Smith. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. And good on the basket. Book it. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And here they go. And he drops it in from the low post. Rose has got his second basket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Hibbert with the block. Noah, the pass to Smith. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Smith's got 6.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off.
Here's Bryant. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Stolen by Noah. The drive by Smith. There's the feed to Rose, and stolen by Russell. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Rose. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Biombo, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. The shot by Williams, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks it to Mirotic. And again, Chicago, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. Mirotic grabs the miss. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Dishes it to Snell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to Young. Let's go. Misses off the right iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Smith. He's already up to 8 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And Young, here we go. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Biombo. Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. Bryant is checked in for Nick Young. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randle, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at center. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He picked up 12 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team, as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Lock at 6. And the rejection by Smith. Outside Rose. Gasol screen. Off the pick. Jump shot is good. 6 points for Derrick Rose.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've They've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Russell. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Clock at 4. Here's Russell. And the shot is good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
The Bulls leading by 10. Smith outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 10 points for Freak.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Rose. Good. Clarkson's got 6. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And it's Smith missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Noah dishes to Butler. Rose passes to Smith. Baseline J on the way. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Chicago leading by 12. Smith with a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter. The Lakers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Bass with the screen. Feeds to Williams. Shoots the 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got his first points in this one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And Chicago has possession after Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. To the left side wing. Dunleavy kicks to Smith. Pass to Portis. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Young. Plays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 9 points.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And we've reached halftime.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Now here is Smith following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Gasol hits the jump hook. Gasol's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Rose, that's good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now, here is Russell. Hibbert with a screen for Bryant. It's Young on the wing. Here's the floater. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Young's got 11 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Good screen on Kobe. And it's Chicago scoring again.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. A moment to check in. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Smith comes in for Tony Snell. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Derrick Rose. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Biyombo, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Young. And it's Russell in for Kobe. Bass, a screen on Smith. The drive by Russell. Who's back up? Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Biyombo.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Smith against Russell. Pass to Biyombo. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And he gets it to go. 22 points for Freak.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
With 1 on the clock and released it in time, but it's up.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your Rebel Bulls.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bulls leading by 14. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Lewis Williams out there with Russell. And it's Bass in at the 5 spot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
No coverage that time. 8 points for Lou Williams.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And that one's good. Russell.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Butler dishes to Rose. Gasol a screen, and it's Rose penetrating Mirotic, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in, and then for the Lakers. Hibbert comes in for Brandon Bass. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Smith. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Smith kicks to Rose. Baseline jumper, and it's Chicago scoring again.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Randall.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Smith, no luck. The Lakers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Hibbert, the pass to Russell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Mirotic, cans the 12-footer. Mirotic has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Lakers trail by 17. Young with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smith's kick outside to Butler. Outside Rose. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now, here is Russell. Hibbert with the screen. Young dishes to Russell. Pass to Kobe. That's tipped. Clock is at 3. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Rose gets the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And, Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Smith. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This
Well, pal, congratulations on the win here. How satisfying is this victory for you and the team?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Freak.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
You guys have been making it look too easy the last few games. How long do you think this will last?
We don't think about that. To us, there is no winning streak. We go into each game feeling like we can win, and we do everything in our power to make that happen. Simple as that. It's the only way you can approach this kind of thing without driving yourself crazy. You know what I mean?
Why couldn't their defense find a way to stop you tonight?
Because I'm a freaking force of nature on the offensive end. Get it? Freaking? Anyways, it'd take an army to stop me the way I was feeling it tonight. And trust me, they weren't no army.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
That felt great. To me, this is a huge step on the way to living the dream. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. I know if my man Vic has anything to say about it, that things are about to get crazy. Real crazy. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also have a look out of your
Mas que pena, já era, já era.
You're always gonna have people.